Temporary housing ideas. This article will provide you with options and ideas for finding a temporary shelter and building your own secure and comfortable home. One of the most significant stresses is the loss of one's house. Consequently, temporary shelters are a way for the community to give hope. They establish sanitary, adequate living circumstances to assist the homeless in resuming a regular life. In this manner, temporary housing actively helps individuals overcome the sense of uncertainty produced by any danger and eventually resume their lives. Many of these shelters are site-specific and consumer-specific, resulting in a more customized way of living. Here are some innovative ideas for adapting and reshaping lifestyles while still ensuring a safe and secure environment. 1. Book an Airbnb. Airbnb is one of the most pleasing possibilities for temporary accommodation since you may choose between a shared room, a private suite, or a whole house to yourself. Other top budget recommendations include ensuring that your Airbnb has access to a kitchen to save money on meals and doing a test night at each location if you want to stay for more than a month. That way, you can be sure it's a good match and negotiate a reduced fee if you stay for an extended time. Airbnb describes itself as a trustworthy community marketplace where individuals can advertise, locate, and book one-of-a-kind accommodations all over the globe, and it is an example of a peer-to-peer marketplace in the sharing economy. Prospective hosts may advertise their extra rooms or apartments on Airbnb platform, set their own nightly, weekly, or monthly fees, and provide visitors lodging. Airbnb earns money from both guests and hosts for this service. Visitors pay a 9% to 12% service charge for each reservation they make, depending on the duration of their stay, and hosts pay a 3% service fee to cover the cost of processing payments. The benefits and drawbacks of using Airbnb. Advantages. A vast selection. Listings are free. Hosts may set their fees. Customizable searches. Additional services. Laws protect guests and hosts. Disadvantages. It's possible that what you see isn't what you get. Reading prior visitors' feedback is one approach to prevent disappointment. Potential damage. Airbnb's host damage protection policy offers some confidence, however, it may not cover all items such as cash, precious artwork, jewels, and pets. Hosts whose houses are destroyed may likewise face significant inconvenience. Extra fees. Airbnb charges both visitors and hosts a service fee for each booking, which may be relatively high. If relevant, banks or credit card companies may additionally charge fees. Taxes. Airbnb gathers taxpayer information from hosts to offer an account of their revenues each year through Form 1099 and Form 1042.7. It isn't lawful everywhere. Before advertising a house on Airbnb, a prospective host should verify local zoning rules to ensure legal renting of their property. Special permissions or licenses may also be needed of hosts. 2. Extended stay hotels. Extended stay hotels are an excellent choice for interim living between moves or refurbishing your permanent house. Not only may you obtain lower weekly or monthly prices here, but choosing a wholly furnished property can also save you time decorating or organizing when house hunting. One significant advantage is that extended stay hotels do not need a 30-day reservation, unlike short-term flats and rentals. You may go whenever you want and remain as long as you want. There are various reasons why you may want to explore this choice. Low-cost amenities. There are several reasons why extended stay hotels are becoming more popular. The first significant distinction is that most extended stay hotels provide weekly housekeeping services. Unlike a short-term business rental, this eliminates the need to launder linens and thoroughly clean the living area. Compared to alternative stay choices, not doing this saves you money on materials and laundry services. Many extended stay hotel suites have a kitchenette. Because you will be able to make your meals, this is an exceptionally cost-effective option. Going out to eat is expensive, and if you're staying for leisure, you'll have more money to spend on attractions and activities. Extended stay hotels will allow you to remain connected to work, friends, and family while also providing you with something to do late at night. Deductions and money. You may take advantage of all business travel deductions by staying in an extended stay hotel. This option implies that you may deduct many of your travel expenditures while saving money by staying at an extended stay hotel. The same basic deductions apply for lodging, meals, and travel. If your stay is long enough, you may want to consider renting a hotel every month. The space provided. You will find enough space at hotels built for long-term customers. The room you rent will usually feature a kitchen, as well as greater living space. If you are traveling for pleasure, you may not want to spend your whole holiday moving. Having an oasis in the city you're visiting means you'll be able to appreciate the remainder of your time there more. The greater area and more comfortable accommodations will provide you with the relaxation you need to take in all of the sights properly. Privacy and tranquility. Instead of risking having to conduct substantial cleaning merely to feel at ease, you can be certain that your room will be ready for you to check in. You also won't have to worry about other visitors being around. There are no common areas in your room. Your bathroom, kitchen, and living space are all yours. In an extended stay hotel, most traffic is elderly or professional, making less noise. The people that stay there will be there for work. Therefore they will have schedules and tasks to do. You may anticipate less running about and yelling in the corridors at these extended stay hotels. 3 Cabin. A cabin may be the ideal short-term solution for you. While cabin sizes vary, many individuals who downsize from a house can discover cost savings and even motivation to live with less. Did you know that compact cabins provide a lot of advantages for you and your family? So, here are its few significant benefits. Fits your way of life. Some of these log cabins are multi-room structures used for various purposes. The beautiful thing about log cabins is that you may upgrade the flooring, log thicknesses, and roofing to meet your specific demands. Restructuring makes them considerably more adaptable than conventional garden structures and allows you to tailor them to your needs. Low consumption of energy. The materials used to construct log cabins act as natural insulators for the structure. Cabins will remain warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer, which is advantageous when utilizing the log cabin at any time of year. It is healthier for the environment and your money to use less energy. Environment friendly. Using timber as a construction material creates an ecologically beneficial log cabin. Because the structure uses less energy to keep a consistent temperature, it decreases pollutants and your carbon impact. Designed to work in any garden. Log cabins are available in various forms, sizes, and styles. If you have a smaller property, you may use a log cabin as a primary storage shed and a relaxing and unwinding spot. Some log cabins have an extra lean-to for garden storage, similar to a shed. For subleasing a small studio apartment. If you're relocating to another city or traveling for an extended length of time, subleasing your rental property is a terrific method to reduce your living expenses. However, subleasing is not without its drawbacks. Understanding a few do's and don'ts may make the subleasing process more quick. Subleasing do's. Do. Examine your lease agreement. Your ability to sublease all or a portion of your rental unit, including adding a new roommate, is subject to the terms of your rental lease agreement. Most deals, however, require you to seek your landlord's permission to sublease as well as your landlord's approval of any new subtenant. Whether or not your rental term expressly prohibits subleasing, notify your landlord before subleasing to help preserve a solid landlord-tenant relationship. Do. Understand your sublease relationship. It is critical to recognize that you are entering into a new and unique legal relationship with the subleasing individual. At the same time, your connection with your landlord stays intact. If you opt to sublease, you will still be obligated to your landlord for all of the provisions of your lease agreement. Do. Consult with your landlord. You may be required under your lease agreement to get approval from your landlord to sublease your rental property. Obtaining your landlord's consent to sublease is an excellent approach to prevent any future conflicts that may emerge from your sublet, regardless of whether your rental lease agreement demands it. Subleasing don'ts. You shouldn't sublease to just anyone. You get into a legal connection with the individual you select to sublease once you are sublease. You are also accountable if the subtenant fails to pay their rent or causes property damage. Please make sure that you thoroughly research your potential subtenant by confirming their income, doing a credit check, and contacting their previous landlords. Don't assume you'll be able to charge more. It's pretty tempting to charge your subtenant more rent than you pay your landlord. In general, you are free to set whatever you want. Check your local regulations to see whether charging extra is legal in your city and state. Subleasing is an excellent way to cut living expenses or replace housemates. Understanding a few do's and don'ts can guarantee a seamless sublet procedure while preserving your connection with your landlord. 5 Tiny homes. Give the green light to tiny homes. While minimalist living may not be your long-term goal, a modest temporary house may be suitable if you're looking for long-term alternative housing choices. Check out some of the benefits of tiny houses, and then make your own decision. Mortgage-free. If you're a millennial who wants to reduce your debt to a minimum, it's no surprise that you have decided to compact mobile homes. The caveat is that you must have sufficient resources to finance and construct your own house, since most lenders will not lend on such tiny projects. Flexibility and mobility. Your tiny house may quickly become a small mobile home, allowing you, the homeowner, to pick up and go anywhere and whenever you choose. Customized options. Depending on how abundant you want your house to be, you may customize these tight areas with kitchen and bath materials such as granite, recycled glass, quartz, or mosaic tile for a fraction of the cost of constructing a standard home. Luxury tiny homes are much more attainable than luxury houses. Low utility expenses. Because you live in such a tiny place, your electric, water, and gas bills are modest. If you opt to install solar panels, you may drastically cut or eliminate your utility expenditures. 6 Tiny homes on wheels. If you're searching for a place to stay while relocating across the nation, a tiny house on wheels may be ideal. The most incredible thing about this short-term lodging choice is that you may travel while on your way to your following location. Moreover, please do not underestimate the following remarkable advantages of building a tiny home on wheels, even though it looks modest at first glance. You may take it with you when you travel. Construction does not have to be prohibitively costly. You don't have to be concerned about future movements. You may be incredibly ecologically conscious. You can be incredibly energy efficient. You can declutter your life. Even if you like changing things up, you may save money on decorations. You may spend less time and money cleaning. You can easily maintain a cleaner environment. 7 EcoCapsule. EcoCapsule space is a temporary deployable unit of 6.3 sq m² valuable space. In addition, the firm offers customized furniture services. Its goal is to give a haven for home garden offices, sales locations for businesses, or a complimentary guest room. The spherical form serves in collecting rainwater for purifying and supplying water to the house's occupants. Might use this method to build up Airbnbs, relief shelters, research stations, resorts, personal houses, etc. How does EcoCapsule work? Solar power. EcoCapsule does not need traditional energy sources to operate. It makes use of solar energy, wind turbines, and rainwater harvesting. The Tiny Homes 880W solar power system is compelling. The cells have a high capacity to provide maximum energy generation. Wind power. It also has a low-noise wind turbine capable of producing up to 750W in a single day. Water from the rain. The surface of the EcoCapsule is specifically designed to absorb rainwater. Rainwater is collected and kept in the water tank before being purified and used to furnish water to the tiny house. Monitoring system and mobile app. EcoCapsule has a feature that enables the user to monitor the system. The central computer monitors water levels and power generation. With the aid of a mobile app, the user may control the operations. 8 Camper van. Are you debating whether or not to buy something a camper van but can't finally decide? If you're still undecided, here are a few reasons why I believe you should purchase a campervan. The spontaneity and freedom. The most significant benefit of owning a campervan is the independence it provides. Get to know your nation a little better. A campervan vacation is a fantastic opportunity to see more of your own country. Get out in the fresh air. Camping and the great outdoors go hand in hand, and a campervan is a fantastic way to be close to nature while still having a few creature comforts. It is possible to have a budget-friendly vacation. The initial setup expenses of purchasing a campervan are astronomical. There's no reason why a campervan trip can't be a genuinely reasonable alternative if you locate an excellent deal, maintain your van for years, or keep it in good shape, so the resale value is still high. With your children, you'll form deep ties and create joyful memories. A campervan's near closeness means you're even closer to your family. Campervans have a high resale value. Unlike vehicles, campervans have a high resale value, and many individuals will recoup their investment or even profit when they sell them. The camping community is incredible. Many individuals with campervans are drawn to the campervaning community, and you'll probably discover a surprising number of meetings in your region. It is possible to rent it out. You may be astonished to find that to rent out your campervan via sharing economy services. Yes, it's a campervan version of Airbnb. You could drive it daily. Have you considered driving a campervan as your primary mode of transportation? Some individuals might not be able to make the changeover, but it would be a realistic and straightforward change for the most. Because many family automobiles cannot accommodate 3 children due to the bulky car seats needed by law not fitting in most back seats, a campervan may be an excellent alternative. 9. Rapid Development, RD, Shelter. The RD Shelter was created and sold by Swiss, a Scottish design firm. This shelter home is a portable construction designed to accommodate individuals displaced by war or natural disasters. The Rapid Development, RD, Shelter is made of fluted polycarbonate, often used for plastic roofing. The shelter, which can accommodate 2 adults and 2 children, is opaque, windproof, and waterproof, and it has a storage compartment at the bottom. 10. Room for rent. Finding a room for rent is a cost-effective and straightforward answer to your temporary housing problems. While losing some solitude and square space, this choice allows you to meet new people while saving money. The following are some of the benefits of renting a room in a shared home. The most apparent benefit of renting a room rather than an entire apartment is significantly less expensive. This is why, for students or single professionals on a limited budget, renting a room is frequently the best option. Renting a room also allows you to live in a desirable area that you might not be able to afford otherwise. Renting a room in a shared home is also more convenient since you don't have to worry about the entire property's upkeep and repair. If you can locate a shared property with a live-in landlord, you may instantly bring any issues to their attention. When you rent a room in a shared home, you have the opportunity to become friends with the other residents. This may help your social life, particularly if you are new to the region.